The SALAFF C2 was first shown at the 2018 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. Although the tuned car is based on a Gallardo, the exterior design does not incorporate the Italian supercar. Its design is almost entirely different from other cars on the market. The father of the C2 is Carlo Sal, a former Mazda designer who designed well-known vehicles such as the Fury, Mazda 3, and MX-5. The V10 5-liter engine remains unchanged. Carlos only changed the 8-gear transmission to a pure manual transmission and rear-wheel drive rather than four-wheel drive. These modifications helped the SALAFF C2 become a true supercar, providing a more authentic driving experience. Customers purchasing the C2 must bring in a Lamborghini Gallardo to fit new bodywork in carbon fiber or hand-beaten aluminum. According to SALAFF, only a few SALAFF C2s were built, and their $1.2 million price tag is not cheap. BERGMEISTER ADR 630. This model was developed by the car company Project Austro-Daimler in an attempt to revitalize the long-established Austrian brand Austro-Daimler because of the company's relationship with Mercedes-Benz. It's not surprising that the ADR 630 has gold-winged doors like the Mercedes-Benz models. The ADR 630 is powered by a plug-in hybrid powertrain comprised of 3 electric motors and a 3-liter Mercedes-Benz M256 6-cylinder engine. Each of the 3 electric motors produces 271 horsepower, for a total of 813 horsepower generated by the motors. The engine has a horsepower rating of 385. This results in a total power output of 1,198 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. This is expected to result in a 2.5-second acceleration time to 62 miles per hour and a top speed of more than 200 miles per hour. Finally, a 55 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery installed in front of the rear axle provides 156 miles of pure electric range and over 600 miles when the combustion engine is used. This Bono-Suze automobile manufacturer AG from Switzerland manufactures the Magari H-Zone GTC. It is named after a South American store, the brand's traditional emblem, and it is based on the Lamborghini Huracan. The vehicle is powered by a monster of an internal combustion engine, a twin-turbo 5.2-liter V10 engine that produces horsepower and 774 pound-feet of torque. This engine is linked to a 7-speed automatic transmission, which sends power to the rear wheels. The amount of power going to the rear wheels allows the car to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and has a top speed of 236 miles per hour. The Swiss company intends to produce 300 of these models, each costing $2.5 million. DRACO GTE. The American company DRACO Motors released the DRACO GTE in August 2019. It is based on the Carmen Rivera GT model. The GTE has 4 electric motors, 1 at each wheel, producing a total of 1,200 horsepower and 6,491 pound-feet of torque. It is expected to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds and reach a top speed of 206 miles per hour. The GTE was released in 2020 in a limited series of 25 units and has a 90 kilowatt-hour battery that allows it to travel 250 miles on a single charge. The cost per unit is approximately $1.25 million. BERTONE MANTIDE. The BERTONE MANTIDE is a concept car based on the Corvette Zero that was first revealed in 2009 through a series of YouTube videos dubbed Project AM. The Mantide is powered by a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 engine that generates 638 horsepower and 604 pound-feet of torque. The entire Zero powertrain was carried over unchanged to the Mantide, but the carbon fiber body was designed by Bertone and ended up shedding 220 pounds from the already lightweight Zero. It accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and has a top speed of 218 miles per hour. The original plan was for the company to produce 10 units at a cost of around $2 million each. However, only 1 was completed in the end. The VLF Forcium V10 made its debut at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in 2016. Henrik Fisker, a car designer, created the vehicle. The 8.4-liter V10 engine used in the 5th-generation Dodge Viper powers the Force 1. The engine's standard output is 645 horsepower. However, VLF significantly increased the engine's output for Force 1, and the engine was now rated at 745 horsepower and 638 pound-feet of torque. This translates to a 0-60 mph acceleration time of 3 seconds and a top speed of 218 mph. Following its debut at the 2016 Detroit Auto Show, it was announced that an initial run of 50 cars would be produced in 2016, but only 5 have been produced thus far. When new, the Force 1 V10 cost around $286,000. The ARRINERA Hussar is a sports car project created by the Polish automaker ARRINERA Automotive. It was named after Poland's Hussar cavalry, and ARRINERA marketed it as the first supercar designed and engineered in Poland. The Hussar GT is a track-only beast powered by a mid-mounted 6.2-liter V8 engine sourced from General Motors, producing between 420 and 650 horsepower and a body weighing only 2,755 pounds. A 6-speed sequential gearbox transfers all power to the rear wheels. ARRINERA intends to produce and sell 3 or 4 GT units per year for around $185,000 each.